Hey guys, welcome back to another Train With Me video. By popular request, today's session is back and shoulders. This was our first time doing this workout at this gym since it's new and just opened up recently in our area. So this gave me a chance to see what machines they had available for the workout I wanted to do. This back and delts combo is what works well in my current lifting split, but you can split this into two separate lift sessions if you're short on time or if it works better for you. So let's get into it. First up, lat pull downs. Most gyms had the standard bars like this one, but this gym actually had the mag grip bars, which are great. I like these better because I can get a little more lat squeeze and end range of motion at the bottom, but if your gym only has the standard bars, that still works. I made sure to keep my upper traps away from my ears, shoulder blades back and down towards my back pocket, and drove my elbows towards my sides. For this, I did 3 sets of 8 to 10. Next, I wanted a plate-loaded single-arm lat pull-down machine like this one, but unfortunately this gym didn't have one. So, instead, I opted for a 45-degree angle, close grip pull-down towards my chest. I had my foot up on the seat to brace myself, let my shoulders round forward without letting my upper traps come up for more range of motion, then squeezed my shoulder blades together and drove my elbows down and back. For this, I did 3 sets of 10 to 12. Next was a plate-loaded wide row. You could do this with both arms simultaneously and on a cable machine if that's what your gym has available. But personally, I like this machine because I can isolate each side and really get good tension on my back at end range. It also has multiple handle options, so you could do other types of rows on it too, which is nice. Instead of keeping my elbows close to my sides, I let them go out wider so I can hit my mid-back, rear delts, and lats. For this, I did 3 sets of 10 to 12 each arm. Next, I wanted to do a low row. I tried this machine, but I wasn't getting the best muscle activation on it based on how I had to position myself on the machine, so I opted for this chest-supported T-bar row instead. I mentioned it in a previous video about T-bar rows, which I linked down below, but this machine in particular is the heaviest I've ever used, meaning the machine itself is heavier than most before you even start adding plates to it. It looks like lightweight that I'm rowing, but I promise you it's not. I like this one because the chest support allows me to really protract or round my shoulder blades forward for more tension before driving my elbows back. I did 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps and then increased weight for a 4th set and got 7 before failure. From there, I moved on to shoulders. First up was a seated overhead press. I decided to try this cable machine, and I actually wasn't that optimistic because I thought the angle wouldn't be good for my shoulders, but this surprised me. I was able to keep my shoulders at a good angle, about 30 degrees in front of me, which is called scaption in PT terms, and it also kept tension on my delts through the range of motion, which had them burning, as you can probably see from my face. I did 3 sets of 8 to 10 here. Next up, lateral raises. This machine is really handy for drop sets since it only takes seconds to switch the pin, and I didn't have to run around looking for the right pairs of dumbbells. As with all the other exercises, I made sure my upper traps were down so they weren't compensating and I could really feel my delts working. I did 12 reps for the first set, then 2 drop sets. So 10 to 12 reps first, then dropping the weight and repping till failure. And holy shit, my delts were burning. Finally, I finished with rear delts. Can't neglect those. I opted for bent over single arm cable reverse flies. A mouthful, I know. Here, I could really feel better rear delt activation. I hinged forward at my hips, kept a bend to my knees, and let my arm come across my body slightly for extra range of motion before squeezing my shoulder blade towards midline and driving my pinky finger and elbow up towards the ceiling. I did 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps each arm. By the end, my back and delts were fried. For me, this took over an hour, so like I mentioned earlier, if you're tight on time, you can split this into 2 different lifts. But give these a shot and let me know what you think. If you want to see more, give this video a like, share, and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.